Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tasha, and on my channel I love to do DIY home decor. I love doing faith art. I love doing junk journal and mixed media journaling. I like to do watercoloring and Bible art journaling. So if that's something that you love, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And if you'd like, you can also follow me on all these social medias as well. I'll link those down in my description box, you guys. So this is what my project is going to end up looking like today, and I hope you enjoy it. So what we're going to do first is I kind of already ripped up all the papers and all that stuff, and then we're just going to glue each piece down like so. And you guys, this pretty much is called collaging, so that's what I'm going to do in this journal. You guys, I usually do both pages in my journal, but today I'm only going to do one side. I do add a book paper to the other side off camera, but I will tell you when I actually use that book page here later. That's the same book page I'm going to use on the left side. So these are just cardstock papers out of different paper pads that I've used over the years. I'd say about, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, 8 years ago. I used to make TN books, and I used to get these little mini composition notebooks from Walmart, and I used to make little mini TNs and then use those inside. And I'd make like little journals to go inside of those little mini TNs. It was so fun, and like tags and all that stuff. So this is bringing me back to my mixed media days, and I'm loving it. Okay, so here on the bottom we're going to switch up the color, or this is not cardstock, this is book paper, excuse me. And then I'm also going to add down some of this music notes, and then I'm also going to add another cardstock paper on the end there, and this is more like from a vintage book, and I like how it like left a little writing and the vintage kind of look on the back. And then I'm just gonna work my way back up a little bit here. First I started by filling in this little gap here first, and then I decided to keep building up from that, which you'll see here in a second. So we're going to do another little book page here, and then over on the other side we're going to do the music paper. And then I can't remember if I go up one more time. I think I go up one more, but I don't show you that one on camera, I don't think. Yeah, I went up one more, and then I just dried it, you guys. And then I'm gonna take this white gesso, just tap it on all the way around here like so. And then I just start smearing it. And then I noticed it was starting to dry out pretty fast, you know, because where I live in South Dakota, it gets so dry here. My goodness, it gets really dry here. It gets so dry, the trees even start to die. And then I just spritzed it with a little bit of water here, so I can get a little bit of moisture back on the page and kind of smooth everything out here. And then I'm just gonna I'm gonna get a little bit more water and then grab a paper towel and just kind of damp up a little bit of that. So it's not, so it's more transparent, I suppose I'm trying to say here. So you can still see the background too. Okay. All right, so today's collaboration is Mixed Media Magic, and this is part of the Take 5 collaboration with Jeannie's Palette and Funky Junk Inspiration. You guys, they put this together. I'm trying to think if it's once or twice a month. I'm not exactly sure on that, but there will be a playlist down in my description box of everybody that joined both of them on this little playlist today. And I'm super excited because I love mixed media. So here we go. We're going to do a little bit of mixed media journaling. Some little junk journaling here. So this is just some blue paint, and then while it's still wet, I'm going to lay the stencil over top of it, and we're just going to start wiping up some of the blue from in between the little stars here. And then, yeah, we're going to set that off to the side for now. And next, after it dried, I'm going to go in and I'm going to cut off all the pieces that are sticking out from the edging from around my book here. Just because I want to start adding color to this, and I want to make sure that everything's going to look pretty good. So the first color we're going to use is this little chocolate kind of brown looking color here. That's a gelato. I just recently got these and I'm absolutely loving them. Here I'm just going around all those little pages that we had glued down here, and so you can kind of see those here. And then the next color is this like metallic gold color. We're going to go all over the outside with this one. This one I just kind of do here and there, wherever. No pattern, no rhyme, no reason, just playing. And then the green, we're just gonna do like grass down here at the bottom, like if it was grass. And then I have this stencil in my stash, you guys. This green paint that I have, I just honestly, I need to throw away all my paints that are from Walmart and Joann's, because they're just all old. I just need to get rid of them. They're all old. They smell. I don't know if they've like separated over the years, and like they're gummy and goopy and grokey and grossy, and yeah. I think it's time for me to start throwing some of those paints away. But I tried to use it with my stencil here, and I'm just pouncing on the color. It was rather runny and like it had separated from the color. Even though I shook it up a few times, it just still felt like it just wasn't mixing anymore. Okay, so this is my catch-all book. I'm going to take that green and just basically catch it on this book. We're just doing no rhyme, no reason, just smearing it on, getting some page started for another time. Alright, I have this junk scrap paper in my stash that I did with like a cinnamon wreath not too long ago, and now we're just going to use it. I'm going to use the other side here, and I'm going to use this stencil This is like a silhouette of a lady, and I'm just going to use the Distress Oxide ink in Vintage Photo and go around the whole entire stencil. And then here I just did a rectangle in the same color with the Vintage Photo. And then I'm going to take my black soot color and the distressed ink, and I'm going to use the stencil and go over top of this little pattern here. Looks like a little vintage pattern. Alright, and then you don't have to do this part if you don't want. If you have the stencil, I'm pretty sure this stencil I got from Temu or Amazon, one of the two. I liked it because it had all different types of patterns in one big stencil. I like that. I like stencils like that. Sometimes you order stencils from and they're just like super tiny and you're like, what is this? This did not, like, I should have read the directions or something, or the directions, like the dimensions. And then I'm just going to use two different patterns, one for the bottom of the dress and the top for the shirt. And then I'm just going to use the gelatos and a little bit of water to smear them in. You guys, these would be so cool for kids if you have little ones. All my kids are grown-ups, but if you have little ones or grandkids even, I don't have any grandkids, but this would be kind of fun for them to do for watercoloring with just their finger. Just let them do whatever they want on their paper and then have them get their finger wet in a little bit of water and smear it around. I think they would have fun with that. They'd probably giggle and laugh. And then here on the skirt, I'm just doing the same thing, a little bit of the same colors that I used on the bottom half over there on the left on the spread. A little bit of water and just kind of mix the colors together. And the more water, the more the pigment kind of vanishes and blends. So there's that. Here I'm adding just a tiny bit of brown, and then we'll just smear that in with some water and give that another pop. And then once I'm pretty much finished with that, I cut it out, and then I'm gonna take my little dabber here with the black and go around the bottom part, and then the other half of the body I go around with the brown color. Okay. Alright, and then here with this piece, this other little embellishment that we made, we're going to just rip this one out. And I always like the white showing from the ripping versus you can rip it two ways. You can rip it not like this or with the opposite way. And I'm going to just fiddle around with this for a second. Sorry I'm kind of off to the left here. I've been doing that a lot lately. I'm sorry about that. Instead of trying to stay kind of centered here. But once I kind of figure out a plan and where I want this and yeah, I'm going to go around the edging with the black. Okay. Here, the face, I just kind of used the side of my dauber and just very lightly pressed so you could get somewhat of a face impression. And then I'm just trying to figure out placement here. Here I go. Finally, I'm moving it over. Alright, so before I even do that, I want to add some splatters to the background on the top here. So I'll just use a little bit of water and my one of my watercoloring brushes, and just mix in the white gesso here with some water. And then I just start going on over top here, and then I noticed I needed just a little bit more water to get it going here. There we go. Alright, and then, excuse me, my throat is pretty dry. And then I did some on that little embellishment there that we made. Here's that book paper that I'm going to swipe up all the white that's left there. And then when that dries later, I'm going to glue it to the left side of the spread here. But I show you that off camera. I don't show you that, and I do it off camera. And then now we're just going to glue this down. Right? Same with the girl, excuse me, my throat, I've had really bad allergies this year, you guys. My goodness. And then I just use the hot glue gun. It's about the easiest to do embellishments on top of everything. Sometimes I like to do little pop dots too. Alright, and then I had this little piece of lace from my last video that I did of some angels. If you guys would like to check out that video, you can watch it now. I'll link it up here in my iCards. And then I'm going to do the same thing here on the neck and give her a little color. And her neck is kind of turned a little bit, and yeah, so I kind of went with it, so. Alright, and then once I'm done, y'all, I have this little piece in my stash, and I'm just gonna put it on here like it's a little necklace hanging off. And then I have one of these glasses in my stash from Hobby Lobby. I love, love, love using these in my projects. It's like my signature, I guess. When I do faces and stuff that can fit those, whether it's an animal or a snowman or a person or a cartoon fake person like this one. I love using those little glasses. Alright, and then I have these little chipboard pieces from, I'm pretty sure they're Tim Holtz. And I just added that on there, and that's pretty much it for this video today. I'm going to sign it, you guys. Don't forget to watch the playlist down in my description box and check out the host as well. And we appreciate y'all putting this together, and I absolutely love mixed media journaling, so you guys are going to see lots more of that on my channel. Alright, what else do I do? Oh, I did fix the little piece over here that was kind of bugging me a little bit. Kind of ripped, pulled up some paint when I put the stencil down, so there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. I do add a little bit of detail with these Faber-Castell markers on her hair and give it a little bit of pop and definition, so it'll pop up off of the back of the background and the other pieces there, and kind of square in her face. Yeah, I love it. And then I'm also going to take the green olive color and kind of go around the shirt here to make it pop a little bit as well. And I think I do brown around the bottom, or maybe I don't do any around the bottom. No, I don't. I don't think so anyways. I can't remember, you guys. Oh no, I do take the brown and or the black. This is the black. And I go and give those little dots that are on there little even more dots, so it's like has a dot and then it has like a shadow from the marker from the stencil. So that's pretty much what I did with the top and the bottom with that marker, you guys. All right, that's it for today's video. I want to say thank you so much for watching. And blessed are the curious, for they shall have adventures. What do you guys think? Did she turn out cute or what? Not bad for a little stencil. But that green and little stencil over there is looking kind of rough. And you see how I added the book paper, you guys? All right. Go ahead and like and share and subscribe. And if you would, go ahead and leave us a comment and let us know if you love mixed media. Hype, that's something new. Tap my picture here to subscribe to my channel, or you can watch another video. And thanks for watching, and God bless you guys. We will see you on the next one.